what does a scalable, profitable company look like? Like, how would you describe that?
Well, if I were to look at the characteristics of a scalable, profitable company, I would say definitely an agile team with the right mindset for scaling. Yeah, I think it all starts with a mindset. I would also think of a strong balance sheet, especially during this time. You might get companies that just are making losses and would have just focused on sales and would have just chased getting external funding. I think investors' appetite is a lot more different now. You're going to have to be your own funder. Happy paying clients will have to be your funder during this time. So definitely a strong balance sheet, focusing on cash. You need to aim at to have 3 months worth of cash in the bank. And then the big thing is focusing on the right problem. I think that's a big characteristic of a scalable business. Your problem needs to be big enough. It needs to be, you need to be able to solve that. It might be that your market might be too small. It need to be a bigger market. It might be that the consumer spending habits have changed. You're not solving that problem. So you just make sure that you've got that right, problem that you're solving. Then a scalable, profitable company for me personally is like a company that already has started funding and investing in their future and have looked at already seeing how they can get a competitor edge on their competitors by investing in their technology and improving their efficiencies and all wins, improving their margins and all of that. And this might be, during this time, it might be a little bit of a kick for the guys as a extra motivation to think like that. So, there's always opportunity to scale, and new markets opening from a scaling and profitability point of view. Last remarks, a scaling profitable business is a company that can possibly look at technology innovation resulting in 10x returns, but obviously that's not always possible. But really a company with the right mindset that's agile during this time, open to experiment during this time, and really focusing on funding the future because the rules of the game have really changed.
Thanks for that, Donna. Always I see some smiles coming through there. So anything you'd like to add to this concept of what does a scalable, profitable company really look like in this time?
So for me, a scalable, profitable company needs to have a plan to achieve that scale or achieve that profit. The old adage, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. A simple plan like having a budget and a cash flow in place and maybe having 2 or 3 different scenarios in that budget so that if the economic climate changes or if you're not achieving the expected goals, that you can still pivot and adjust and still reach a certain target. So for me, having a plan is probably the most important thing of a scalable and profitable company.
Hey, Lau here, one of the founders of Outsourced CFO. If you enjoyed this video, make it official. Click subscribe.